Guys, welcome to my channel. So my friend suggested me to review his new device, Samsung F23 5G. So I reviewed it perfectly for you guys with a good camera sample, back camera sample, front camera sample, with a video sample and comparison with my iPhone 13 Pro, because I don't have any average device. I have a high-end device, so that's why I'm comparing with a pretty good device to an average device, so that you can see the quality difference. And I compared every single thing: its feature, its display smoothness, 120 Hz, its display quality, audio quality, everything you can see in this particular video. So let's jump into it. So here you go. Here is the display. It is a TFT panel, 120 Hz. It is not AMOLED, obviously. It has a headphone jack, speaker grill, USB Type-C port, and a microphone. And it is definitely nice to see a good quality TFT display. And look at the camera lenses. It resembles S22, S21 series, and it looks pretty premium as well. And it is a plastic build. Definitely just check it out. This is the build quality that you get with this smartphone. Definitely Full HD. And the smoothness is also really good. As you can see, it is quite a smooth display, and it has a Snapdragon 750G 5G processor. Although it's not the great for gaming, but it's still daily uses, it gives you all the things that you need in your daily life. As you can see, it has adaptive 120 Hz display, which is quite good. You can also turn the 60 FPS as well, but I always prefer 120 Hz, so that's the most important thing. And I also check the camera performance. I will give you some sample. You can also check it later. Okay, so let's show you the camera UI. So you can see video, and if you go to the video section, you have full HD here. And just shoot on 4K UHD 30 fps and full HD. And these are the camera setting. It has video stabilization, auto HDR, and a lot other things. It has the Android 13 version, which is almost the most latest one that possible. And it has a lot of 5G bands as well. It has 12 5G bands, so if you really want a 5G display or 5G smartphone, so you should have it, because now it's the 5G era, so 5G smartphone is a must, so you can consider it for average user. And the display is quite good. There's nothing to fear about. The smoothest test of Samsung F23 5G. So let's test it. So I am into a web browser of Google Chrome, so let's test it. Oh shit, it's really smooth, guys. That's nice. Let's check on YouTube. It's quite good. It's really smooth, guys. Not bad at all. Although this is a very new phone, so this is just multitasking. Yeah, quite good. As you can see, it has a lot of filters in the video section as well, especially for your face and any object as well. And as you can see, there is a lot of filter going on. So this is the monochrome shadow, this is the roof, it has a pink, and this is normal classic, and there's a lot of filter as well in the video section. You can use this thing, and this filter is quite nice, the frosty one, and this one. Okay, a lot of good filters are there, quite good. It captures really nice colors. Okay, so let's check out the fun mode that we have. It has 1x main lens and the ultra wide lens, and you can add all the effects over it, and it has also 2x mode for the portrait video as well. And look at these filters. These are so funny and so energetic and interesting. If you are a really fan of filters, Snapchat and Instagram filter, then you can directly use it in your raw camera application, which is really amazing. You can try this out. Those are really interesting ones. So as you can see, this is the video test of Samsung F23 5G. As you can see, this is the front camera video test. It's quite good for front camera. I'm just standing right inside the sunlight, so directly it focuses on my face, so still it handles it perfectly. As you can see, all the detail properly. It's quite good. As you can see, even the color reproduction of my shirt is also really nice, not bad at all. You can really use it for vlogging or any other purpose, for basic uses, just wearing around. And this is a low light in this place. This is indoor lighting condition, and as you can see, there is a very small amount of grain. It's not too much. It's quite usable. Yeah, you can make normal TikTok videos, normal YouTube shorts very easily with it. Okay, as you can see, this is the rear camera test of Samsung F23 5G. As you can see, this is very indoor condition. Still, it captures really good detail with good dynamic range, and there is less amount of grain here. Now all the sunlight is coming from this window. In this harsh light, still it captures quite good detail for this price range. You can zoom in up to 2x in video, as you can see. It crops the video, but still it retains the quality as well. It is really useful for portrait as well. Okay, wide sensor as well, as you can see. You can see everything in ultra wide. Okay. And the ultra wide sensor is also quite good for this price. And this is the main lens. And let me check it from the opposite of the sunlight. Nice, quite good. And I'm just checking the color reproduction of this thing. Just check it out. I will just compare it with my iPhone 13 Pro so that you can see the real difference. So this is the color testing of Samsung F23 5G with iPhone 13 Pro so that you can see the difference of the color of those two smartphones and just guess which is good. Okay, if it comes nearly close to the iPhone, it means it's quite good enough for you for your daily life. So let's test it out. I have three colors, this yellow type of colors, then I have this green color here, as you can see, green color here, and the yellow color. You can check it out. Although I'm checking it against the harsh sunlight, so you can see the dynamic range of iPhone is so awesome. It's one of the best in the world, but the Samsung F23 5G is not capturing it properly, and every place is quite white. So this is the main difference here. So let's check it out, the sensor. So this is the ultra wide part. As you can see, even on the ultra wide, the color saturation is quite good on the F23, but the high dynamic range is not up to the mark, but it's quite usable for normal daily uses. Okay, so let's test it on 3x, 2x on F23. So this is the color. It's capturing at 1080p 30 fps, and on the iPhone it is 60 fps. On the 3x main lens. So back to our main lens. Okay, nice. Let's just test it on human face. Now both the videos are capturing at 1080p 30 fps so that I can match it with the Samsung F23 5G. Let's test it out. As you can see, nice. Let's check the skin color. As you can see, the skin tone against the harsh sunlight. This is the normal lighting condition, and here is still, as you can see, the F23 5G video is so bright, you can see everything clearly. And same goes for iPhone. As you can see in the iPhone, the skin tone is quite good compared to the FE, but it has a higher brightness. Let's test it on 3x, the 2x on F23 5G. As you can see, there is no grain at all on the iPhone. But on the F23 FE, it has quite grainy shot on the 2x, but I strongly suggest you to use 1x here. And let's test it on ultra. So this is the whole room view for the ultra wide. The dark, it is quite dark in this place, but this place is quite sunlit. It's quite good still. Okay, smile. Okay, as you can see, it's really nice. So here is some sample of the front camera at the night mode. Just look at the clarity of it and the blurriness. And I have compared F23 with the iPhone 13 Pro to look at how good the dynamic range of iPhone compared to the F23. And if you see, this is the 2x portrait mode picture normal, which is quite good. And this is the main lens. This is all usable. This is a very harsh light condition, but this is also me at a very harsh light condition. Still, it takes really good selfies. Not the best one, but pretty good. Just look at the comparison between iPhone and the Samsung. You can see the difference, how good the iPhone is compared to any mid-range smartphone. And this is the portrait camera sample. This is really good. Although Samsung is pretty good in portrait and selfies, this is still retains here. and this is the colors that if you see in the outdoor, and it looks really. Finally, in the conclusion, I want to say that if you really want a very good display like super AMOLED display and very high quality display, and you could build aluminum build, glass build, in that case or in that regard, this is not the phone for you. It has a TFT panel and the viewing angle is not that great, and it doesn't have the good color reproduction that the AMOLED panel has, and the black level is not up to the mark. Even the dynamic range of the video is not up to the mark, but it's quite good, but it's not the best. And the build quality is also not that good, but the display quality is pretty good for TFT, but not up to the mark for AMOLED display. And the sound quality is pretty good. You can use it for normal use cases, but it doesn't have dual speaker setup. So these are the simple lackings or some lackings of this smartphone, especially in the display section, sound section, and in some cases in the video section there is some lackings, especially on the back video camera. So if you consider all these lackings, and if you want a budget smartphone with this, with a good brand, you can easily go for it. So till then, take care, bye bye. I'll see you in the next video with more awesome and beautiful content.